Good morning. Welcome to the Carla Marie and Anthony Show. We've got a hype train going already, so shout out to Lisa for
Woo-hoo!
gifting 5 Tier 1 subscriptions, but also a congratulations to Karina. Where was it? There it
Right
is.
there.
Who said she started her Monday morning off with a call from HR and got a promotion.
Like,
It's a good HR call.
do they just call you for, randomly, or did you apply? Like, how does that work?
I'm assuming there was an application or some sort of process, and this was the end of it. Jen, thank you very much for your 5 gifted Tier 1 subs. Who else do we have here? All right. Oh, Dave C84 with 10 gifted Tier 1 subs. Thank you very much. And I think that actually pushes us over level 5. Let's see if that happens.
So we have a new setup in here. Anthony worked tirelessly and was tinkering tones in here.
Yeah, it was a long day yesterday, but it was fun. I enjoy it.
I just put it on my Instagram story, but like we have this new screen now.
So my hard work is on your Instagram story.
I just noticed that it is higher. So you were literally like this.
Yeah, if I'm looking at the hype train, it's high. But if I'm reading the chat, should be kind of normal.
Like, all right, I'm gonna read the chat. You look.
Okay. Yeah, it's up. But either way, we're gonna be looking away from the camera.
We need to put a camera in the TV. Like, we're gonna invent that.
I mean, I'm sure there's something like that already, where they can put like a screen in front of it. It's kind of like the teleprompter.
Yeah.
Like in a real radio or real TV studio. Let's see. Lunchbox Lab, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Now, since we are 200% of the way through Hype Train Level 5, Carla Marie, let's talk about the shot we're taking first. And to anyone who's new, we're basically degenerates.
Yeah, so Seattle Cocktail Club made us a specific recipe. You can go to seattlecocktailclub.com/CMA, as in Carla Marie Anthony, and the recipe is there. But the shooter of the week is pina colada, because National Pina Colada Day was yesterday.
Oh.
So we're going to celebrate we've got pineapple tequila, pineapple juice, and coconut rum cream.
All right, so as you mix that up.
As a shot.
As you mix that up, Carla Marie, I feel like we've said this before, but we learned pretty recently the difference between a shooter and a shot. And a shooter is when it's like a mixed drink that you take as a shot, that you take in one, shot glass. However, a shot is when it's just one type of alcohol, like a nothing mixed in. So you can take a shot of, vodka or whatever.
I don't know what 2/3 means.
What?
Like 2/3 of an ounce. So where do I put it?
There's no marker in there?
No.
Okay, so the
This
ounce
is
is
why
on the
I
right.
use my Google Hub to ask questions. I'm always like, how many quarters are in a third?
You would, I guess pointing to it's not going to help.
2/3.
Between the half and the 3/4.
Are you sure? I don't even have a 1/3 on here.
There's no 1/3?
Between the half and the 3/4 makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That's for 2? Yes.
It was close enough. What is that, coconut juice?
It's coconut rum cream.
Okay. Yeah, see, I was right. Thank you, Jen.
But that's not what we did. You said, you said between half and 3/4.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, that is what Jen said, too. And that's what I did. And yes, that is what you said.
It is what I said? Okay, whatever. Just pour it up. Let's go.
Okay. Milk cream.
Diva Woman, thank you very much for using the new shot glass emote. I think we're going to redo our entire emote catalog finally. So we're working on it. It's just going to take a long time.
Oh, man, I almost knocked over all of it.
That would have been bad. Since we are through that, by the way, I'll bring up the list of things we're going to talk about today. It is National 7-Eleven Day because the date is 7-Eleven. In America, at least. Around the rest of the world, it's 11/7. We are going to talk about Emo Night and how Emo Night makes for a hungover morning. The average American has only been to 5 of these places. I'm going to have the list up there, and we'll see how we do on our side of the screen and on your side in the chat. And then the Carla Marie and Anthony garage sale.
Okay.
We'll talk about that as well.
And then tomorrow, just in case we forget, we're going to do another beach waiver giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Anthony doesn't know this, but I have an announcement to make.
Okay, cool.
It involves him and the next step of our relationship.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, this is a pina colada shooter. It's got pineapple tequila, pineapple juice, and coconut rum.
All right, Carla Marie, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers to everyone who helped
There you go.
get us to Hype Train Level 5. And cheers to Seattle Cocktail Club.
Mmm.
That's tasty. Oh, yeah, according to your report this morning, Carla Marie, it's no longer called 7-Eleven Day. It's called National Slurpee Day. Are you savoring it? Because it was so good?
Yeah, it was, again, I need to stop putting so much liquid.
Or you need to learn how to take a shot.
I was just watching
shoot
a
it.
video of Elise Myers.
Mhm.
She's on Instagram. She's like viral.
Okay, yes.
She was with Lance Bass because they finally met because he had duetted one of her videos, and she was showing him how to take a shot doing the breathing thing.
Well, then learn that.
Oh
She does have a really good account.
my god, I love her so much. I want to get her You Look Great gear so bad.
I feel like she needs her own
She has it.
daytime talk show.
Oh, I think you meant merch.
No, you can let me finish the sentence, though. Jesus Christ. I wish she happened already. Shut up, dummy. Is basically what happened.
Okay, anyway, it is not National Slurpee Day. It is Slurpee Day, period. Like, the National Day calendar is a different thing.
Oh, so it's just 7-Eleven is now known as Slurpee Day.
7-Eleven is now
The date.
The date. I was like, what? Yeah, because it was 7-Eleven Day.
Yeah.
And everyone just kept calling it Free Slurpee Day. So 7-Eleven, which honestly, smart on their part, was like, well, if we're going to market this, let's just market it to what everyone is calling it.
Yeah.
Like, so it makes sense. But because I didn't realize 7-Eleven and Speedway are like the same company.
I did not know that.
I think they've merged within the last year. So
does Speedway sell Slurpees
I
now?
guess so. Yeah. And then so you download the 7-Eleven or Speedway app, and that's how you get your free Slurpee today.
And this bothers me. And I don't know how long they've done the app thing for, because I literally haven't had a Slurpee in probably like 5 years. I'm sick of people making me download an app.
I'm just going to delete it literally right after.
Like, even for Emo Night, instead of emailing me the tickets, I had to download the AXS app. And then it's like, why does it have to be so difficult?
I don't know.
And it's really because they're stealing all of our information. Every time you download an app.
Well, and they think that you're going to forget it and then they can alert you, but they don't know that I have off every notification.
I turn off all notifications as well. This is one of the reasons that we talked about it last week about whether or not Wordle is dead. It's one of the reasons I'm still loyal to Wordle.
Because they alert you.
They don't ask for anything.
Oh.
You just go to whatever the website is, which is not wordle.com for the record.
What is it?
I don't know. It's just in my bookmarks. But you just go to the website, you play Wordle, and you move on. There's no information. There's no invite 16 friends and get one extra Wordle today.
Yeah.
Just give me the thing that you told me you're going to give me, and let's move on.
So I guess we're not going to create the Carla Marie and Anthony Show app.
One day, but it'll be different because we're not going to steal anyone's info if we ever have an app. And by the way, there's no plans for an app. We did talk to a company a while ago.
Yeah.
It just didn't make
It's a lot
sense
of
for
money.
what we were doing. Well, it was a lot of money, and a lot of it was for
Merch.
brands that have merch that's available all the time, or like new merch every so often. Like our friends of the Roosevelts have one, and it's a really cool app.
Yeah.
And you get limited edition stuff with it. But for us, we kind of wanted a place where it'd be like a one-stop shop, and you hit the app and you can listen to us on Twitch or go to YouTube, and we have to find a company that can do that specifically.
Renee online said I lost my stats for Wordle when I got a new phone.
It is my biggest fear. Normally, I clear my history like once a week. I haven't cleared my history in like 3 months because of Wordle. Because I'm on a...
Because there's no login.
Yeah. So maybe that's the one downfall of it. But hold on. Where am I in the Wordle universe today?
Just type in.
Here we go. So I am on a 79-day streak. And I have played, according to this browser, 115 Wordle games. My win percentage is 97%. I've only gotten 3 words wrong ever, I think.
Because I got a new phone.
But 79 days in a row, I have sent my Wordle to my friend Rich, and he has sent me his.
Wait, when you Google the word Wordle, it changes the top.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so what is it's
Oh.
what's the web address? Is it New York
It's
Times?
got nothing for me.
Well, because you didn't play today.
No stats. What? What do you mean?
So hit
But you didn't. Oh,
yeah, because I played already today.
the link
last night.
is NewYorkTimes.com/game/Wordle.
Okay. Played it once, got it the second try, and stopped, says Sap181. I don't know. I like go to sleep playing Wordle,
Okay.
which people think is weird.
It is.
Like that's the last thing I do before I go to bed. Because I'm usually not asleep before midnight.
Oh, so you're playing the next day's word.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise, and I actually, I don't know if you noticed this. I was playing at Emo Night because it was like 11:50, and I was like, oh my God, I haven't done today's Wordle.
And you got it?
And I got it. I had to focus because the first 2 guesses, I was pretty drunk, and I was just like writing things.
You were not in a healthy headspace. Or I guess it was a healthy headspace, but
What do you mean?
I said you were not in a healthy
Oh,
headspace.
no. I mean, I was just drunk. So we are going to talk about Emo Night, which our friend Frankie P in Miami broke all of our hearts last week. And I've talked to Frankie about this before. He posted something about how Emo Night is basically 80s night for millennials, which makes sense. I mean, the timing works out kind of the same, like the age and the music genre and how long ago it was all works out. And we still went to Emo Night, obviously, and he was right because it was an older crowd.
This was my 4th Emo Night.
It's only my 3rd, I guess, actually. And it is so much fun.
It is such a good time. I mean, it was so fun seeing everyone responding to all of my stories. A lot of you were responding. I have a friend who lives in California, and she's like, wait, what is this? And I was telling her, and she looked it up. She's like, oh my God, I got to tell Erica, actually. She's like, they're coming to San Diego, like this weekend. So now she's going. She had no idea what it was. But what we kept saying with our friend Hannah, I guess you saw this somewhere, is that Emo Night needs to be like happy hour.
No, I did enjoy it. It's a good time. And then I know Ricky did go to Emo Night the night before. So Ricky went to, there's basically 2 competing companies. There's Emo Night Brooklyn, which started at the Brooklyn Bowl like years and years ago. I feel like we were talking to them on Twitter at one point.
We were.
Right?
Years ago.
And then there's Emo Night, which I believe is out of LA.
No, there's Emo Night, and then there's also Emo Night LA. There are 3.
Are you sure?
On Instagram,
Okay.
there are.
And Ricky went to the Emo Night Brooklyn event at the Brooklyn Bowl in Nashville, which is very confusing because it's Brooklyn twice in Nashville.
Yes.
We went to the Emo Night event here in Seattle. And Emo Night, EMO space NITE, actually does a syndicated radio show. It's like one of those pre-recorded shows that goes out to everyone at the same time.
Yeah, it's follow Emo Night instead.
Yeah.
Okay. They just, I don't follow them.
So, what?
Sorry.
So we went to the Emo Night event, and then I found out our friend Katie, who used to be on The Bachelor, lives in San Diego now. She went to an event that was like Emo Night, but karaoke with a band.
Yeah, no.
Which I was actually talking about the night before.
Who just...
I was talking about it with you and Hannah.
No, I don't remember that part. When
Okay.
we were in Disney, the family friends, Mike and Brielle, who were with us, told us they went to the same thing, and she got up on stage and performed.
Yep. So it is, for Mellow FM, we'll explain it, because I guess we didn't do a good job of explaining what Emo Night was. It's really just a DJ, a person with a computer.
Anything,
playing emo songs. So you think, if you're not sure what emo is, you got Fall Out Boy, Taking Back Sunday, My Chemical Romance, Paramore, bands like that. Brand new.
Saves the day.
All of it. And it's just a person with a laptop playing a bunch of songs. Like, the mixing is so minimal that they could have just put a Spotify playlist on.
The best part of the night were like, it wasn't even a mix. It was just they played 2 songs back to back, and the place lost their goddamn mind. Do you know what it was?
Oh, is that the Olivia Rodrigo?
It was Olivia Rodrigo, Good For You, into Paramore, because
Mhm.
everyone says they're like the same song, and people were like, including me. It was zero live band.
Well, sometimes they'll have an appearance. Sometimes you'll have like Ryan from Yellow Card, or like a lead singer. Like I know Buddy Nielsen from Saves the Day also has done stuff with them. So they'll do appearances. Sometimes they'll do acoustic like singles.
Yeah.
And then they'll do a DJ spot, and the band member will press play on a couple songs.
Yeah. So last time I went it was in November. So much fun. I've never gone on stage at Emo Night, but we did this time. Anyone can go up on stage and you just rock out on stage. It's like we all need to live our little rock star dreams, and they let it happen, and it's a good time. We just ended up hanging out up there and talking to people.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Thank you to it's Allie_NJ for subscribing for 21 months, currently on a 1-month streak. And it's Amanda Mo, subscribed with Prime as well, 20 months, currently on a 1-month streak.
Did you say Buddy was not from Censusville?
I'm pretty sure I did.
I don't know.
Did I not? I don't know.
This guy doesn't even know anything about Emo Night. I don't even know what you said.
I don't know what I said either.
I went back. I need to go back and rewatch my videos, because it took me back to Snapchat days of where I would snap all night long and then wake up the next morning and watch my videos back and die laughing, which I did yesterday morning. But even now, like, I haven't watched them even with the sound on, because I want to hear all the songs in the background. I have so many more videos that I haven't posted.
I didn't really take that many. I took one video to send to my cousin Michelle because they were playing an AFI song, and that's it. Also, apparently I said Buddy Nielsen from Saves the Day.
Wow.
By mistake.
Didn't you go to college with high school?
He went to my high school, yeah.
So
graduated a year before me. That was actually my introduction into the whole emo scene, was Census Phil, because there's a song in the first album that's about a kid that I went to high school with as well, who passed away when he went to college, called Steven. So that's how I got into like all of that.
I would say my intro was probably Sum 41. I would say that's emo. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
It is. I mean, it's like pop punk, emo, that whole scene.
and I was in 7th grade.
So, speaking of the videos, I did wake up to a text from our friend Frankie in Miami, who had that tweet about Emo Night, saying how he was dying laughing at all the videos, which I've not seen any of. Apparently, there's a video of me moshing.
You watched it.
No, I didn't. I did not. I'm not gonna watch it now.
No, you should. Have you ever seen yourself mosh? You look pretty dumb. Just
Well,
kidding.
everyone looks dumb. They're just swinging your arms around and
Well,
running
wait,
a
we have to
circle.
talk about what I did when I went to the bathroom. Do you remember?
I don't.
Well, I couldn't see because the crowd is taller than me, obviously. And you jumped into the mosh pit, so I was watching you through the phone,
okay.
and then I lost you. You don't have to watch the whole video, but there you go.
Oh, it was during Chop Suey, during System of a Down.
Like, what?
I don't know.
I think this is where it ends on my... You're literally like a little child in
Yeah.
the playground running around. I went to the bathroom, and this is a lesson for all women. Don't do this. And I sat on the toilet and put my cup on the toilet paper dispenser, which was like a longer one.
Mhm.
Right? So I put my cup up there. Luckily, I was going to the bar after. It was like empty, essentially full of ice. I sat down to pee, and I yanked the toilet paper.
And your cup was still on it?
My cup was still on it, and it shook, and the whole cup went like this. Boom. So soaked my shirt down into my underwear and my shorts. And I was hysterical, like screaming, laughing in the bathroom. People probably thought I was losing my mind, and there was just ice in my underwear. So that was a good time. It's nice and cool, though.
Sounds like a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Close that real quick. Other thing I want to talk about is,
We went to bed at 4:30 a.m.
yeah, we went to IHOP after that. Good times. An IHOP, and I wish we had Waffle House or like a Jersey diner here in Seattle. We don't really have those. There's Lost Lake,
Oh, I forgot.
and Lost Lake is okay.
We tried going, and they said they weren't seating anymore, but then there were ambulance there.
We tried to go to Lost Lake.
Yeah, you were like, I want to go to IHOP. And I was like, it's a little, like, Lost Lake is literally right here.
Yeah.
Let's go see. And we went in, like, sorry, we're done seating for the night. And we're like, okay, it's 2 a.m. We forgot that not everything's open all
Which
the
it
time.
used to be. Lost Lake used to be 24 hours.
Yes. Do you remember that there was a man passed out on the ground,
Oh, yeah, I do.
wasted, with vomit hanging out of his mouth?
Yes.
But I was like, we need to help him. And I realized paramedics were standing up over him and then an ambulance.
Yes, I do remember that.
But they were just like literally standing there. He was just like drunk, dude. Like a drunk.
Martha brings up a good point. Always chug your drink before going to the bathroom.
Never.
I mean, taking a drink into the bathroom is kind of gross.
I mean,
and I've done it.
At this point in my life, like that is not the thing that I'm worried about.
I mean, I've held a cup
In your mouth?
in my mouth, like biting the end of it as I peed. I've also put it on top of the urinal. And I didn't even bring this up to...
That's weird because then you can spray in that.
Okay, I'm not using a fire hose. I can control it. And the one thing I did see, so upstairs at this venue, there's just a line to 2 unisex bathrooms. Right? At Numos, yeah. There was a guy who decided to take his drink into the bathroom as well, but he had a can, like one of those 24-ounce cans of Modelo, right? And he wasn't biting the edge of it to hold it in his mouth. He went full mouth around the can, and that's how he was walking around.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. A full mouth around the, like, yes, like holding it. I don't even want to do the motion, but that's how this guy was holding the can as he washed his hands.
Like, what if he
didn't
laughed?
want to put it on the sink.
What if he laughed?
He was deep throating the entire can.
What if he laughed?
I mean,
I would have
yeah. And I actually thought about it. It's like, if I kind of want to try to see if I could do that, and I know I can't. I can't open my mouth that wide.
What your C4 cans?
It's basically that size. Yeah.
Go get it.
I'm not doing it.
No, we're gonna deep throat C4 cans
I'm not
today.
doing it.
No, go get them. He definitely was advertising just Gen Realtors, right?
He could have been.
No, can you go get them?
No.
We're gonna try to deep.
It just
throat.
won't work.
Just because you don't want your friends to have screenshots in your bro chat.
It's not gonna work. I can't open my mouth like that. Yeah, but that's too narrow. The way is right. Like it's got to be wide. It's got to. I mean, you got to open up your mouth like that.
I can definitely do it. You know what I'm doing immediately after the show ends?
You're gonna try it out?
Deep throating your C4 cans.
Let's see. Hail Jean said, I don't drink anymore, but when I did, I always chugged it before going to the bathroom because I'm not coordinated enough. And the idea of poop particles in my drink makes me ill.
I mean,
yeah, I think when you're in especially at a concert or a venue where people are jammed in there, packed in, you just throw caution to the wind at that point.
I mean, like, there's a 95% chance we're getting COVID.
I mean, monkeypox, COVID, it was all
true.
there.
I actually, you didn't even know this. You were working up here. I tested myself last night, negative, obs, because I mean, granted, I was still hungover or just like tired, but I started losing my voice. And I was like, uh-oh, this is how it happened last time. And then I like coughed a bunch and I was like, this is it. But
Yeah. I mean, everyone's going to get it again.
Obviously, I didn't have it from Emo Night the next night. But
Yeah, correct. Let's see. The other thing that's on the list, and I want to throw this up here now, is the average American has only been to 5 of these places. Okay, 5 of these places, average American. I'm pretty sure I've done a lot of these, and I feel like a lot of people in this chat have done them as well. So I'm going to open up a little Photoshop doc so we can make the list, because now we can know the places we have to visit and knock out this entire list. The list is by Skyscanner, which is what do you do with that website? Is it for flights?
I think so.
Skyscanner? It sounds like what they would be doing.
Court in Columbus. I've been listening in the car while driving in Columbus. Had to officially change my username.
Hello.
That's Court in Spokane. She moved.
I didn't realize she moved. But that's awesome. Okay. So, Statue of Liberty. Have you been there, Carla Marie?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, are you going to put in a C or something? Because we need to signify.
I mean, I can.
Because I've been to way more than you have.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. I'll do a CA here.
Who's A? No, then I need to be CM. Do CMA.
You don't know that you're a C and I'm an A?
I would like M.
You are something.
Okay.
Hold on, let me.
Wait, but they can't see this in real time.
It'll be there. Give me a second. Jesus.
Someone's at 16, 15, 10, 13,
All
12.
right, so
All right. So the average American has only been to 5 of these places.
yes. Grand Canyon, have you been?
No, you have.
Oh, look at that. There's an A. Walt Disney World, we've both been there
but
recently.
I do hate that Disney World is on this list
Why?
because it's like all American places.
Yeah, I mean, but I would say it's a landmark in America.
Mama Sarah, try to get to one more of them this summer then.
Let's see what else do we have here. Zion National Park.
Neither of us.
Either Space Needle.
Obs.
Both been
How many
there.
people have walked the rim? Like 10, and we're 2 of them.
The Hollywood sign. I have not actually
Me
been
neither.
to the Hollywood sign.
How do you go to it?
There's a trail.
All right, we'll do that next time.
Las Vegas Strip, definitely been there. All right. Times Square, unfortunately, I've been there,
Yeah.
which I'm assuming you also have been, Carla Marie.
I mean, we've been there together.
True. Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Bam. We're actually knocking out this list. We've only missed one so far. Oh, here's the second
2.
miss.
We missed 2.
We missed 2? Oh, Hollywood sign.
What is Pikes Peak?
I don't know.
Are you going to update the list?
Yes, I'll do it right now.
Where's Pikes Peak? Fred has been to 22. How many are on the list?
I don't know.
2, 4.
Let's see if that updates on the sheet. There we go. Look at that. Chicago River, I have been there.
Oh, I've been there with you.
Yes.
Pikes Peak is in Colorado. Okay.
Washington Monument, I have been to.
Same.
And I did that thing where you make it look like the Washington
Hold on.
Monument is a boner.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 34.
Mount Rushmore, also been there.
I've never been to the French Quarter. You have?
I have.
Yeah, everyone keeps yelling at me
Actually, I
about
don't
it.
know if I made it there.
All right, well then.
So I'm not going to put French Quarter.
Golden Gate, been there, walked on it. Have you?
Yes. Well, I haven't walked on it. I've driven across it, though.
All right, yeah, we did that together.
Riverwalk in San Antonio, somewhere I definitely want to go, but I have not been
What is
yet.
it?
The Riverwalk, just a cool place in San Antonio.
Yeah, I need to get to New Orleans. People like yell at me when they find out I've never been there. So apparently, I seem like someone who should have been to New Orleans at this point in my life.
Why is it bringing this up?
But I would want to go to New Orleans like during spooky time.
That was weird.
Is today Monday?
Today is Monday. Why?
Okay.
All right, Riverwalk, not there. Niagara Falls, have been there.
Nope.
You've never been?
Mm-mm.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I actually gave you. I've been putting CMA for everything, I think. Wait.
I've been to all those places.
You have, okay. Mall of America.
No.
No?
Gateway Arts, we've been.
Have been there.
Road to Hana is Hawaii.
I thought the Gateway Arch was actually going to be kind of lame, but it's pretty cool.
And
to
we didn't
stand
even
there.
go in it.
Yeah. Well, it was closed at the time, I think. Empire State.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been.
Into it? I ran up all the stairs. I'm definitely counting that one.
Let me just think about it. What else is there to do there?
I mean, there's a restaurant up top, isn't there?
No.
There's the observation deck.
I've been to the top of the rock, but I've never been to the Empire State Building. No, wait, what's the one where the construction guys, the famous construction guys were eating their lunch on the beam?
I think that's the Empire State Building.
Then I went, because that's where I got my ornament. Hold on.
I'm not sure, though.
I'm just going to do Empire State Building in my Google Photos, and it'll tell me if I've been there.
Ooh, Road to Hana sounds really cool.
That's Hawaii.
Fort Sumter, I've not been there. The Alamo, I have not been to. Wright Brothers Memorial, the White House. I mean, I've been outside of the White House, like by the fence. Does that count?
I would count that as
Okay.
the White House.
Have you been there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yosemite.
Yosemite. Been there. Oh, what just happened here? There we go. Oh, God, I lost everything. Hold, please. I pressed too many buttons.
Yes, I've been to. Wait. No, that's the Empire State Building in the background, right?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't been. Take
Wait,
me
no.
out.
Let me see.
There's
Yeah.
Then what am I in this one? Oh, Rock. Yeah, Top of the Rock. All right, never been.
Okay. Liberty Bell.
I've been.
Been there as well when I was a kid. Let me update this quickly.
Central Park.
Central Park is really cool. And I used to play in a...
It's like super dangerous.
Not all of it. What are you talking about? Who told you Central Park was dangerous?
Every time, like the amount of women that are raped there daily is insane.
What?
Yes.
Maybe back in like the 80s.
No, like
now?
you can't go running in Central Park as a woman ever.
Is that true?
It's not safe. Well, it depends on the time of day, I guess. Like if it's a noon run. And yes, certain parts. I've just, I've been, isn't there a zoo there?
There is a zoo. So I played in a softball league in Central Park, and I love it there because you really do feel like you're not in New York City anymore. When you're in the
No.
center of the park, it's crazy. South Beach, you've been to, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
The Arlington Cemetery, I have not been to. St. Augustine, you ever been there?
No.
St. Augustine, Florida. Damn, there's one for me.
Do you have me beat? I said I was kidding.
I do. I have 3 on you. Everything. I don't think you've been to any place I haven't been to on this list, right?
Oh, I looked at Alcatraz from the.
Have you been to Lake Tahoe?
Yes.
Okay.
With you.
Oh, yeah. And then Alcatraz. I'm pretty sure I went when I was a kid.
I'm not letting you count it if you don't know. Like
I'll leave it off the list, but I'm pretty sure my dad and my mom took me when we were visiting my cousin Michelle, like years and years ago when she lived there.
It's not an active prison anymore, right?
No.
So what goes on there?
It's just a historical
Oh,
tourist
I
site.
knew that because I watched that show Alcatraz that got canceled after 1 season. I don't even know what happened.
Let's see.
Update it.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I try to count you. Ricky! Oh my God, Ricky's going viral on the TikTok.
Is she really?
It's not for a good reason.
Why is she going? Oh, that's right. I saw her post yesterday.
We'll talk about it. Can I just count my thing?
Okay, go for it.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm at 17.
That means I'm at 20. I'll take it.
Okay.
No, I'm at 21 because I've been to 4 that you haven't been to: Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, Empire State Building, and St. Augustine.
So which one?
Also, most likely Alcatraz. I'm going to text my mom.
Okay, what can we get to this year?
I would like to
We
do
could do Hollywood Sign probably.
Hollywood sounds easy. Riverwalk and French Quarter would be good.
Where's Riverwalk?
San Antonio.
I'm not going to get to San Antonio by the end of this year.
Why not?
I got things to do,
It's not
sir.
it's not that far from Austin.
Are we going to Austin?
I'm sure we end up there all the time. All right, let me.
Okay, well, I don't have $8,000 to fly places,
true.
so I'm just going to stick with can I walk to any of these?
I'm 99% sure I've been there. To
All right.
Alcatraz.
I will not be doing the night tour at Alcatraz because that's when you get murdered.
No, there's no murderers there anymore.
Like those brothers that jumped in the river and escaped and never were found.
Oh, that's a great
By
point.
river, I
So,
mean.
Fred the Mailman said Riverwalk and Alamo because they're pretty close. You can do that in one day. So you knock out 2 things on this list in one day. Where is Fort Sumter? I feel like I should know
I'm
that.
scared to go to Texas and they're going to put me in Handmaid's Tale.
Well, give it a couple of years.
Okay, so Ricky's going viral on TikTok because on her station account, 1075 The River, she was interviewing 5 Seconds of Summer, talking about their new album, which is called 5 Sauce 5. And they said something referring to their first album, which was also called 5 Seconds of Summer or 5
Okay.
Sauce. And so she says, oh yeah, 5 Sauce, like 5 Seconds of Summer, like something along the lines, like referring to the first album. But it sounds like Ricky's like, oh, 5 Sauce is 5 Seconds of Summer. Like it sounds like
She just had that realization?
but that's not what is. So their fans are like, this girl's an idiot, blah, blah, blah. It's funny.
I mean, I'll say a lot of things about Ricky. Definitely not an idiot, though.
No, I mean, I'll say a lot of things about Ricky, but she knows that 5 Sauce is 5 Seconds of Summer.
That's also true.
I was like, you need to duet this video to explain.
Yeah, I saw her video on Instagram yesterday, but I didn't see the full context of it. What else? I feel like we got a couple subscriptions that I missed. I wanted to thank people, but if that was you, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you very much. Now, the Carla Marie and Anthony garage sale. And I had this idea because yesterday I was driving up to Lowe's to get some stuff for this new studio that we're putting together. And on the way up there, there was a guy having a yard sale. And he had so much stuff on his front yard. Like, it was packed. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to stop because I haven't been to a yard sale in forever. I wanted to check it out. And then I thought, I'd like to do a yard sale. We don't really have a yard.
Well, we did the garage sale on TikTok. Twitch that one night.
That's true.
But I'm
I
not.
want to have even more stuff though, and I want to have everything available to purchase like right away.
We don't have a space at all to do that, and I'm not
To
gonna,
do an actual yard sale?
But like, we wouldn't advertise it on social media.
No, but that's why I want to do a digital one. So we would, similar to what we did, I guess, last time, but way more organized.
But if we did it in person at the house, I could be like, "Hey, everybody, come by and meet my cats," and then they would come to meet the cats and they'd buy things.
Yeah, but then you'd have a bunch of people knowing exactly where you live.
I know.
It's a little scary. I don't know why it's scary, but it is.
It is very scary.
But I do want to do that. I want to get everything up on like OfferUp and Posh. Which one is it? Poshmark? Poshmark. OfferUp, eBay. That way, whatever platform people are on, they'd be like, "Oh, I'll call that. I'll call dibs on that," and they just buy it right away, and we can haggle and stuff. Or live bidding would work as well.
I sold something on Facebook Marketplace yesterday.
Yeah.
It was nice to get rid of a little table.
Let's see.
Well, that's why we're going to do it digital.
Exactly, Martha. So that's why, especially because there are people who, watch this show from everywhere. We can do it digitally, and we can do it on a weekend, maybe not super late, like in the middle of the day on a Saturday. And you can pop in. We'll have some drinks. We'll have some cats.
Okay.
What?
Do we have a mechanism? Like we're gonna tell people to go to Poshmark to buy things?
Maybe. I know there's a guy, he has a video game store here, like a used video game store. And he does something where at night, as he's doing inventory, when he gets new packages sent, he'll open them up on Twitch. And he has like thousands of people that watch it from around the world. He'll open up his shipments. And as he's opening things, he'll show it to the camera, explain what it is. And then people can use a specific emote to call dibs on it. And that's how he figures out who was first. And then they have like 20 hours or 24 hours to pay him for it through Venmo, or else it goes into the inventory of the store. So we can do something like that.
I think we can do that.
Where we'll create a sold emote.
Mama Sarah, I need to stand up for all the people who don't respond on Facebook Marketplace. She said, I'm trying to buy something off Marketplace and they aren't answering me back. It's so frustrating. The Facebook Marketplace messages go into your regular Facebook messages, essentially. So, like, I don't have Facebook Messenger on my phone.
So you can't get it through the actual app?
You can, but I also do have Facebook notifications on.
Okay.
So if someone's messaging me, I have no idea unless I remember to go and check it.
You mean you have Facebook messages off?
Yeah, I don't have notifications on.
Okay, you said on originally.
I said, do you have notifications on? You said no. I said me.
Oh, okay.
Is that not what happened?
I don't think it did, but yeah, Pink Gorilla is the store that I'm talking about, Lunchbox Lob. Thank you.
So I only remember to go to Facebook Marketplace when I'm like, oh, I got to sell that. Let's see if anyone said about selling this thing, or if I set alarms. So it took me about a month to sell that table for that reason.
I only have notifications on right now for Fiverr and OfferUp. Everything else, my notifications are off. And Fiverr, because there were times where I would reach out to different like artists on Fiverr, and I would forget to go log back in and check it, so I didn't want to leave them hanging, so I make sure I have notifications on that. And the app is actually pretty easy to use. And then OfferUp, I've got notifications on that too, because a lot of times I'm trying to get like Game Boy and Pokemon stuff, and I want to make sure I don't miss it.
Corinne said, CM, is that the account you spoke about for the digital event you did a session for? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't have the Facebook app on my phone at all. So Facebook Marketplace for me would be completely useless. There's just too many things in the Facebook app. Like I honestly don't know how to use Facebook anymore.
I only use Facebook now to sell things.
And I mean, last year we were doing a project with Facebook, and I got more. I started using it again and understanding where everything is, but I just feel like there's so much going on. And I also am not active on Facebook. So most of the people that I'm friends with on Facebook, I haven't spoken to in 10 years. Like, I don't have current friends on Facebook.
So now, because I was logging on to see what people were messaging about buying my table,
Yeah.
I had started scrolling because, it's addicting and that's automatic. So I started going through Facebook and I'm like, first of all, unfriending people that I literally have no idea who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Then also, I'm like, who? What? I don't know the name. Then I realized like it's someone who got married and changed their name and they're having a baby and I had no idea they got married. I'm like, huh, cool. But like, I'd say I'm on Facebook once every 6 months, other than our show account.
Amanda O'Brien said Facebook has dating now, and I met the guy I'm seeing on it. So Facebook has a date. I had no idea that existed. Is it like a Tinder type thing built into Facebook? Where do you see that?
Well, these are all the things you can do on here. What's neighborhoods? What's offers?
Well, go to.
I don't see it.
Yeah, where do you find Facebook dating?
Tell you what I don't need to do is date anyone I'm friends with on Facebook.
Neon Climber, that's where I met my fiance. Facebook dating.
What is happening?
I had no idea. Cindy K says hi. Said, Anthony, did you see Chrissy Teigen posting about her Nintendo Switch obsession this weekend? I did not. I did see that Ronda Rousey apparently did like a gender reveal Pokemon theme type thing.
Didn't know she was
Or
having a baby.
Pokemon themed gender reveal. Was it Ronda Rousey or someone else?
Also, Facebook, I only use it for items. Like, there's a Facebook group that's Buy Nothing Ballard, and it's for my specific area of Ballard, and we can post things in there, and I'm like, this is free, who wants it? And then I give it to whoever I want, whoever says they want it.
Yeah.
Or I can go in there and be like, looking for a cocktail set, and people are like, oh, I'll give you mine.
I like the idea a lot because there's so many times where I'm like, I need to buy a new product.
We've given away so much stuff on there.
Let's see, 2 things. Number 1, I did get a text from my mom. We did go to Alcatraz when I was 3 years old. Bam.
I don't think it counts.
Off the list.
Because, like, you don't remember. You didn't.
But I was there.
No.
I've seen it.
No.
Right? Physically, I have seen Alcatraz with my own eyes.
But you can't recall it.
Okay.
Can you remember it in your eyes?
Why are you doing the John Cena thing? This isn't how you recall things. It's not a magic trick.
But do you see it?
Yes.
No, you don't. Liar.
Let's see. We use Facebook Buy Nothing all the time. Yeah, I mean, the Buy Nothing groups, if you haven't joined one, probably one of the better uses
What's in there?
for Facebook. Buy Nothing was founded on Bainbridge Island, says Just Gen Realtor. And wait, have we found the dating thing yet?
No.
She said it's, oh wait, go back to the screen. Is it one of those tabs? That's gaming. What's next? Huh. I saw that it was on the bottom.
I don't have it.
So Buy Nothing is
There's a car on Facebook Marketplace. You need this.
okay. How much is it?
$99.
That's not going to fit in this home. But anyway, enough about things people can't see. It looks like a heart, says Amanda O'Brien. If you can find a heart on your Facebook
I promise
app.
you I don't have this.
The other question, Carla Marie, people are asking, what is Buy Nothing? So explain what it is and how people can find their Buy Nothing.
There are Buy Nothing or No Buy. Like, it's either Buy Nothing or No Buy groups.
BUY.
BUY in cities everywhere. And the idea is I have things that like I could bring to Goodwill or I could bring wherever. And obviously, like you can donate clothes and stuff. But if you have a table that you can just put a photo of in this group and say, hey, I have this table, who wants to come pick it up? And someone in your neighborhood be like, oh, I'll take it. Like, there's all kinds of things in there. And you have to like get approved to be in the group. Like, you request to be in there and it'll ask you like a few questions. I think it asks your address. It's not public, but there's people that moderate it because it's like hyper specific, like truly a few block radius.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you live in a city, there's a lot of people in there. We've never gotten anything from it, but
we've given stuff away.
so much stuff.
And you can only be part of one group.
Yeah, so I think you have to leave it if you move.
So I was able to find a thing where it asks me to download Facebook dating.
Sorry.
But
What's Facebook Pay?
like Venmo, probably.
Okay, buy nothing.
Yeah, but and there are rules to all of them. Like you can't sell anything.
No.
It has to be free, right?
This is a great desk.
What else is it? Is that a keyboard? I don't want that one.
So there's like terms that you have to learn.
Like what?
So someone will be like gift, and that means they're gifting it, or offering. That means that gift and offering are the same thing.
Yeah, why would
I don't know,
okay.
just people, But then there's what is the term they use when they're requesting something?
Ask?
Oh, ask. But there's like there's an acronym of something as well. Oh, giving away dog food, a boat,
ISO, in search of.
Thank you,
Is that what it is?
Sonali. Yes. Moving. Everything must go or we're just going to toss them. Couch. Boyfriend for scale. That's it, sale. Silverware. Organizers. Oh, those are cute. A TV wall mount and frame pictures. Like I had ordered one of those like makeshift fake screens that like you can magnetically attach to your door, and it just didn't work. So I went to return it to Amazon, and Amazon was like, we'll refund you the money, but keep it.
Which is how much money they have. They're just like, we don't need it.
It was only like $10, but I was like, okay, what to do with this? I don't know. So I put it in the group and someone got it.
What is FCFS?
For fuck's sake.
Nope. It's all switched around there.
Find.
Oh, once it's been given,
You say gift.
you then say gifted. Got it. So like this is gone now.
I
Yeah,
don't
why can't you just delete it?
Oh, first come, first serve.
Like that? Isn't it all first come, first serve though? Like once someone responds, you give it to them?
No, sometimes because I'll just be like, hey, whoever, like first come, first serve is one thing. I'm going to put it outside. Whoever comes gets it at my address. You can do that.
But yeah, it is actually a really good use for Facebook. And I don't have the Facebook app on my phone. I haven't logged in forever.
It's so weird.
But technically, I use Instagram every day, so Facebook is still getting all of my data. And they have my info from the Oculus headset, and that's got everything. I mean, they know how I move my hands and my head and how I spin around and how I shoot arrows at fake ogres.
There's terrarium lights in there.
Okay, well, you could just... I feel like we're going to end up with a lot of extra stuff now that Carla Marie's fully into the Buy Nothing group. It's Buy Nothing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Also, you have to let it summer and stay on the group for 24 hours. Otherwise, it'll be marked as a flash give.
Do you mean simmer?
Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of rules. But, again, it is pretty cool.
I saw that earlier. Tacoma Swifty said that. So she came to Ballard yesterday. She went to Splintered Wand.
Oh, cool. That
Yeah.
place is awesome.
Tacoma Swifty normally lives in Tacoma, obviously, which is like what?
It's like 45
No
minutes.
traffic, 45 minutes. Could be 3 hours if you're going to the Garth Brooks concert. It all depends. And she had messaged that she drove by LA Fitness in Ballard and was freaking out.
It's my place. I wasn't there, though, yesterday. I took a rare off day, mainly because I know I had a lot of stuff I needed to get done in this studio. And it doesn't look a lot different for you as you're watching.
No.
Camera's in a similar space, but there's a huge monitor now on top of our camera. Everything is mounted on like one of those clamp poles. Looks really good.
We got different lighting.
And the screen behind us is new.
I know someone commented on it earlier, but
I mean, we're blocking most of it. Move your head that way. That way. There we go. Probably should have framed that better.
Okay.
What?
I can move.
No.
Chris said, tinkering tones battling with gym tones for time. That is the epic battle.
Yeah,
it is.
It was. And Tinkering Tones won. But I really do enjoy this stuff. Like, yes, it can be very time consuming, but I love it because you can see a tangible difference with your time.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know?
I came home Saturday afternoon and you were up here.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even bother coming up the steps to say hi because I knew what was happening. And I could literally, it sounded like little elves were up here. Like I can hear it clink, clink, clink. And I was like, I'm going to stay downstairs.
A question from HailGene666 says, can you tell us the super secret thing you did last month? I'm assuming that is to Carla Marie. It is to Carla Marie.
Soon.
Soon?
That's why I asked what day it was earlier.
Okay.
This week, hopefully. Hopefully Thursday, if not next Monday.
Ooh, so how do you have the logo playing
I
on the TV? That's a nerd question from Mellow FM. So all I did was I created that video. It's like a 30-minute long video, so every now and then you'll see it reset. And I plugged it into I put it on a USB stick and plugged that into the back of the TV, and you can hit replay. I don't love the way this TV does it, though, because every time it goes to the end, it like sets up the screen again very quickly, as opposed to just seamlessly looping it over and over.
Okay.
So every 30 minutes or so, you'll see the screen kind of go black. The play button pops up, and then it starts again.
So make it longer.
At some point, the video file is just too large to be fit on the card. So, but that's it. It's just a loop, and it goes between the Morning Show podcast logo and the Carla Marie and Anthony Show logo every 5 minutes.
So this morning, my niece graduated from cosmetology school, Krista Marie, and then tomorrow Alexa graduates because they're a day off from graduate. Cosmetology school is like, it's bizarre.
So they don't have like semesters?
No, and they have like courses, like sections of courses that they take, but it's like your hours. Like it gets to a point where I think they started in September of last year, and then yes, it's like very on track, and then it gets to a point where like you have to put in a certain amount of hours at school and working on things, and if you miss class or you miss whatever, your hours get backlogged. So they were like a day off from graduating, but my niece was like, you can watch on Zoom. So I assume that like they have graduations every day, that they know how to do this. I wake up at 5:55 a.m. to watch the 6 a.m. Zoom for the 9 a.m. thing. And it's now 6:20. I'm like, hey, what's going on here? Like, why isn't it starting?
20 minutes?
It ended up being even later. They're like, oh, the other girl graduating today is late. And I said, well, then that bitch don't graduate.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Are we kidding?
What do you mean she's late? It's your graduation. So there was an in-person part of it, right?
Yeah, my whole family was
there.
But I don't know. So here's where it gets better. Finally, they connect. First of all, I see the ceiling. They're like, I don't know what they're doing. They connect. And
who's connecting? Your family or the cosmetology school?
Okay. I was like logged into Parisian Academy in their little Zoom. And I hear my mom. And I immediately call her and I go, Mom, turn off your camera. I can hear you. She's like, what? I'm here. And I could hear her in the background of the Zoom. I was like, oh, thank God. So I'm watching, and then all of a sudden, the sound goes off. And I'm like, texting my family. I'm like, can someone tell them that the Zoom is muted? So then my niece, Alyssa Marie, FaceTimes me and just sets up her camera, and I'm watching it. And then Ashley joins the FaceTime, and Ashley's going to the bathroom. And I'm like, Ashley, you have your camera on, and like you're in the middle.
So she's on the toilet? Like literally sitting on the toilet? How zoomed out was it?
She had it rested on the floor so you could see. And I'm like, dude, like
What?
this video is now facing. Now, I think it would have been Krista had she noticed it.
Okay.
It was.
Thank you, Martha.
And then Alyssa's like, well, because it ran late, I had a dentist appointment, so I had to leave. So Alyssa leaves. So I'm like,
this sounds like it was way too much effort for waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to watch a graduation.
It was. And then everyone said something nice. Like this was the thing. They were like, so they asked all the students to say something nice about them, the people graduating. And then my family was saying things. And I'm like, I know that they can't see me, but I am so scared they're going to like turn on my camera. And I'm literally laying in bed with my teddy bear and my cats.
Well, it would have been, at least your sister was on the toilet first. So the bar was set pretty low.
Very low. So that was all happened before 7 a.m. for me.
Well, it's a Monday. Maybe they had tech issues on Monday like we do sometimes.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out with us today. We do have another show planned for tomorrow, as well as a giveaway during tomorrow's show, which is what? Which one's tomorrow?
Beach waiver.
Okay.
And what else? Oh, and I have to tell you something tomorrow.
So tomorrow there's some sort of announcement. All right. We are going to get out of here. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Thank you to everyone who helped us get through Hype Train Level 5. We will be back doing this all again tomorrow. Peace out.
Peace out.